Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Teray Champion who wanted me to do the Gundam in Lydo Wolf colors. Hope I got those pretty good. I used the same ones I used on my Gym Sniper 2. If there's a specific Lydo Wolf color scheme, I don't think I found it, so I hope this is what you had in mind, because I like how it looks. It really is nice. And this is going to be an extremely successful round where I kind of sit here like a lump sniping, because that is often the best use of the Gunner Gundam. The Gunner Gundam's beam rifle can stun when not charged, but does really, really good damage when it is charged. But if you try and fire it twice in a row like I did, it will overheat. It also gets a pretty serious range boost when charged, and it has piercing. So, yeah, I'm just kind of hanging back. If anybody gets close enough for me to use Vulcans or maybe chance a Beam Saber, I would do it, but better for me to just wait on this gun. And since I was having trouble landing shots before, I'm in a couple of rounds I did leading up to this, I'm kind of trying to wait for my allies to land a stun on something somewhere where I can reach, because that will help. As it is, that missed. Yeah, like I said, I'm missing a lot of shots here on things that are not locked down, so I really do need to be waiting for the stun where I can. There's a good shot, but I had to. There we go. Got a shot. May have stunned at least one of my allies making it, which was foolish, but... Okay, so here's the thing about firing while crouching. Once you scope in, you can only turn to a certain amount in either direction. That's why I had to scope back out there, because if I hadn't... there's a stun, and there's the follow-up, which was well worth it. And that's a Dom Barrage there. Just waiting on a good angle on it. And... it's a big enough target that I can probably don't have to wait for it to be stunned. But let's see, I think I tagged one of ours, and apologies. But yeah, I totally lost my train of thought on what I was going to say before that. But there's a good shot on a peasant dwudge, I believe it is. But yeah, it all comes down to managing, little things with the Gunner Gundam, managing your rate of fire, managing your position, things like that. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like I said, you can only turn so far when either crouching or prone and scoped in. So you do have to get yourself back up if your target is outside of that arc. So, okay, and there's another leg shot on the gotcha. And just waiting. I'll have to see if they change the spelling of that back to Gashia the next time I go into the game. I haven't checked lately. And that's another good shot on it. And trying not to overheat the rifle. Another assist. And more damage. And I took the overheat so I could get that kill. We've got a 2,000 point lead, and the team is doing pretty well. They're doing a really good job of just kind of staying together and staying for the most part in an area where I can cover them. So they're definitely doing their part, and I think I'm doing mine pretty well. Fired a little too low, hit the ground in front of the barrage's feet instead of the barrage. Just waiting for the charge. It is trying to hit me and stun me. Got the stun off, and I just left that to the team because I knew they would get it in a second. Because there's... or it will start firing after I've cooled down the rifle, and it will not be a thing. Unfortunately, somebody else got the shot in, so worst of both worlds there to a certain extent. Got that shot around the corner. That was a nice one. It's a Gelgug Marine, you can tell by the shield, but that player does not know the Gelgug's beam rifle range quite as well as I do, because I know he can't hit me from there. He has to get a little bit closer, and has not quite done it, so I am safe. There's a gotcha, there's the dwudge that fired a little too low on the Marine. He might be close enough to tag me now, but he's pulling back because I think he got some interference, and that's fine. Ace selection is imminent, and it is actually going to be me, as far as I can tell, based mostly on the strengths of my assists, because I've gotten maybe 1 kill, 2 kills. And that's not a lot when your score's at 5,700. That's at most, at this point, value 800 points. yeah, but all the assists. I've gotten an assist on probably not quite everyone who's died, but close. So yeah, I became an ace, and now, yeah, I'm still hanging back here, because one thing, I like it, it's safe back here. My allies are, being smart and pulling people back into my line of fire, and they're going to continue along those lines since I am the ace, and it's working out pretty well. But yeah, I suggested we tighten our defenses, because if they hang back here where I can, where I can follow up, we can get more points. And also, just, if we play defensively with a lead like this, we've got it. Managed to get that Gundam Marine's legs around the corner. There's the enemy ace. And that's a good shot, but I missed it. Let's see, somebody, I think it's the Marine, is going around. Yeah, they're sneaking around B. So you will see the biggest piece of non-stationary action I get in this round in a minute. Looking to see if I can get a thing in, but I thought to look because I saw that red arrow and knew the guy would be sneaking up on me, and he made his jump, and he's down on the ground. I sent to support me, because yes, I could use a little help here, and used the Vulcans and got the kill. So I think that's my only kill as ace, in fact. It's the Gundam Marine who came in to try and murder me, and did not get it done. I think one of the enemy team has already quit, which, honestly, with a lead like this, with a minute and a half left, I can't quite blame them. It's, for one thing, if this is a rated match, that means that probably his disconnecting means that his team will not lose many, if any, rating points when this goes down. So that's something, I guess. Bad sportsmanship, but it does because of the way they've instituted, quitting bonuses and penalties and things in the game. It will actually work out better for the team that they did, which is silly. Of course, it means that the game is not penalizing your team for or penalizing you for something your teammate did. There's a great target back there, but I don't want to stick my nose out too far. We have come too far to really, really risk it. So just waiting for a good shot. And that is what you do with the Gunner Gundam. Beam's pretty good shot to the legs. I don't think I crippled the thing, but waiting for it. That's the Gundam Marine. I'm not going to be able to do enough to kill it, but I'm going to do pretty good damage. And it got around the corner, so I'm not going to be able to do anything there either. But missed the Dwudge, and now I just need to try and line up one more shot with the 10 seconds we got left. I accidentally overheated the rifle. I meant to switch weapons. There's nothing left to do now but just move in and try and fight, because we're out of time. Got caught in a counter. It wouldn't have killed me even if the clock hadn't run out, but yeah. Again, not a lot of kills, but I landed a lot of shots. I did a lot of damage here, so I thought it was a good round, and I'm running it. Yeah, 78,000 damage, top assist score at 720, and top individual score at 3,200, of which, a third of which is that one kill I got while ace. 3 kills, 0 deaths. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody else take care and have fun. Later! So, if I still owe you a request, please drop me a line on Patreon so I can be reminded and I can get on it, because I do want to catch up with that. But, apologies for the delay, but just kind of circumstances well beyond my control. But we will get back to requests as best we can.